welcome to Happy Catastrophe. I'm Candice, Sister Minh, and I am here with a very special video. I've had a rough morning. I had to get up early and have a couple of medical scans that I have every year, but they're not comfortable, and I dread them every year. So my dad offered to drive me, so I took him up on it. I'm 55, he's 80. It's like, let me drive you. And so he was my support today, and it was great. And now I'm home and back in my pajamas and just feeling kind of rough and just wanting to curl up with a teddy bear and lay down when I stopped at the post office on the way home, and there was some mail in there. Now, I think it's happy mail. I haven't opened it, but this is going to make my day. I just know it. Whew. So I'm really excited to open it, so I'm going to open it with you today. If you see green fingernails, it's because I was playing with Copic inks last night till very, very late. So let's open this one first. Let's see what it is. I might have to scroll you back a little bit. Okay. Yeah, you ever have one of those days it's not even noon and it already is very, very long? That's what my day is. And I just could use a little something, probably sleep. I don't have my strawberry water today. Instead, I stopped and got myself a nice big latte. Sugar-free to make my doctor happy. Almond milk to make my tummy happy. It's a book. What is this? Mythographic Aquatic? Wait a minute, who sent me this? Says I did. Buyer's name, Sarah. Sarah, you silly girl, do you know I have this one? You are still spoiling me rotten. This is a phenomenal book. It's been colored in. Oh, I love that. Let's look through it. I have this one. This is an older one. This is back when the paper was really thick, like super thick. Oh my gosh, I love this book. Now this one has hidden images, which nobody likes. This is 2019, but this is a great book. Now in my book, I will get it and show you. I have some colored pages, but let's look at this used. See, I've colored this one. Oh, this is beautiful. Gosh, it's so pretty. I never colored this one. Single-sided again, but super thick. Like, this is really thick stuff. This could handle some water medium for sure. I colored that one. Isn't this beautiful? Have you guys seen this one? Really bright, bold lines. Different than what he's coloring now. I mean, this was, 5 or 6 years ago. There are hidden objects, but the hidden objects sort of make sense with the picture. Like all the hidden objects here are all paint brushes and painting tools, but there's a sun tarot card. So it's not too bad. Like, let's see, what's the hidden objects? Oh, there's a rocket. I guess that goes. There's rockets. It looks like he made the hidden objects all the same. I know that someone chatted with him once online, and he didn't like putting in the hidden objects either. It wasn't his idea. It was Mythographic, the people who made Mythographic. It was their brainchild, their idea to put the hidden objects in. He didn't like it. So he tried to put as minimum as possible and to make them somewhat relatable so that you could actually, maybe color them if you wanted to as part of the scene. Like this one has a transistor radio and some batteries. It kind of goes with the idea of the technology of the rockets and the astronaut. This is a cool picture. Oh, look what someone did. That's alcohol markers, and that would be really easy to work with. That's actually really pretty. That'd be very easy to work with. Nice. This is one I've always wanted to do with the whale sharks underneath the man and his tiger rowing. And see, he's got like a whiskey jug there, a newspaper, a book. You know, it's not great, but you can color them. Now, some of them I just leave in because they do make sense, and some of them I try to color around or color over or color them as part of the background scenery. So I never found the hidden objects in this book to be a problem. I really didn't. Isn't that neat? This is, you know, Joseph was finding himself here, and he was really, I think these are beautiful pages. And they're I think they're easy to see what's going on. Wow, that's a good one for space. I hadn't looked through this book in a while, so just looking through this one is fun. Oh, that is neat. But yeah, a different line weight than what he colors now. With, you know, and now what he draws now. This is an Alice in Wonderland reference. And what he draws now doesn't have the hidden objects because he's not required to anymore. And I think they're a little less detailed what he draws now. It's a little bit easier to color. Oh, I've always loved this one. I've never colored her though. Neat. Gosh, and of course, Joseph loves some sort of dancer on their toes with swirly around him. He has something like this in almost every one of his books. This is one of my favorites, though, because she's actually, her dress is a lily pad. Isn't that neat? And then she's got fish underneath her in the water. She's dancing on the bottom of this pond. I just think that's so neat. I don't see a lot of colored pages from this book these days. It is an older book, but I think this one is one of my favorites just because of the theme and the quality of the pages. I mean, the paper's divine. I mean, look at this. There's a woman swinging with all this sea life around her. Again, Joseph takes a single theme, aquatic, and makes every page different. Have you guys seen the sneak peeks he's giving on Instagram of his next book, Mythographic Dragon Spell? Oh, I was expecting a book just dragons to be kind of repetitive and boring, but no, every page. I mean, he might even surpass Wild Summer with this one. It's beautiful. He'll at least be equal to Wild Summer. See, these pages are just beautiful, but they are a little bit, maybe a tiny bit less finesse than the way he's drawing now, but still just as imaginative, just as much fun. And this book was my first mythographic I ever bought, was Aquatic. And I fell in love with it. This is what started my mythographic and eventually Mythogoria addiction. And this is still one of my favorites because, I mean, it's all ocean stuff, and it's Joseph, and it's gorgeous, and the paper is divine. A lionfish. He's so good at combining humans and nature, and I think he's just so talented. I mean, look, who would think? Plus, I love coloring those Chinese lanterns. I just think they're so neat. Little seal. Isn't that beautiful? Sarah, did you mean to send this one to me? I feel bad if I got someone else's gift. You get hold of me and tell me if you meant to send this to someone else, or did you just not see that I had this one? Because if that's the case, I could give this one away, which would be fun. You just let me know, Sarah. This book is so beautiful. I don't know if it's still in print, actually. She got it used, so it might not be. Maybe she meant to get it for herself, and she accidentally sent it to me. I'll send it back to you if that's the case. These are beautiful. This would be a book I'd be tempted to have 2 copies of. But I say that, and then realistically, I think I'm never going to get to all of what I do have. Why would I purchase a second book? But I do love every single one of these pages. Look at that whale shark. That's another good one for space. I'll tell you, these mythographics have so many space pages. It's like everywhere. I've always loved this one. Her hair is made of these little, I don't think they're tadpoles. Maybe they're tadpoles. They're little tiny baby fish. And then there's big old scissors laying here. Darn it. I would try to blend those in. Another really neat one. Her kimono is beautiful. That's neat. These cyborg ones. I don't color many of them because that's a lot of metal, and although I do enjoy coloring metal, I get tired of it about halfway through a page, and then I just have to force myself to finish the rest because it is labor intensive. To color metal to look realistic, it can be done. It's not hard. It's just a lot of work. Oh, this is neat. Why is there a bottle cap floating on top of the water? That might deter me from you. Well, it's still circular and round. Might be able to make it look like the water. Might be able to blend it in. I don't know. That would be a hard one. Neat. I was checking to see if all these fish were different, and they are. I appreciate it when an artist, if they want to make a repetitive motif, that they make them, they're hand-drawn. They don't just draw one and then copy-paste, copy-paste. That, to me, is a boring and lazy design. I really like it when they make, I don't mind having 3 fish when all of them are slightly different, because that entices me to color them differently. Because if I colored them all the same by halfway through the second one, want to be done with the page. I get bored easily coloring, I guess that means. I like to work on different elements that are different colors in a page. And if they're all the same element, then it's not as much fun for me. It's just why I don't really get into mandalas. Isn't she beautiful? Oof. Is this an undersea? Oh, it's a dragon coming up out of the sea and then into the forest with rocks and a woman and her kitty cat. Looks very turbulent. There's a barrel and a wreck. It looks like a ship going down. So much force and dynamics. Oh, gosh, this one's neat. I love those eels. It's like a beautiful version of Ursula. She's cool. Oh, oh, it's adorable. There's a lot of silliness in here, though. I mean, the half-eaten cookies, that could make sense. A little fairy fell asleep while eating cookies. A bird's nest on some leaves. A glove, probably not. But the butterfly and the crab, you could all make that work. Here's another one that was colored in. This looks like it might be crayons. You probably couldn't erase this, but you could Gamsol blend it, and then you could color on top of that and use this as a base. And you could totally fix this page. Yeah, I would use Gamsol and blend it to smooth it out a bit and then color on top. Yeah, it's not pen. It looks like it's all crayons. Oh, I love this one too. I love every page in this book. And here's all the hidden objects. Yeah, so 2019. Let me go get my copy and I'll show you what I've done in it. So here's my copy. And this, again, like I said, was my first mythographic. And my first page was this one. And I think you've seen these if you watched me putting my mythographics in my book journal, my coloring book inventory journal. And this was like, I colored this 3 years ago. So, you know, there's very little shading, but it's all alcohol markers and then some glittery gel pens. And it was all the colors. Actually, there is a bit of a color scheme here. Everything's just really bright. You'll notice in my early coloring and in a lot of my current coloring, there's no different tones or light versus dark. It's all the same level of noise. But actually, I kind of like that. I never did this one. I had to tape it with washi tape because my pages were falling out. August 2022, so 2 years ago. And then this one. I did this one. I really like her a lot. I used some pencils in here. Again, I wasn't sure what I was doing with pencils at that time. They probably would have been Black Widows or Spirifarbens. And, but I was trying, and I really like what I ended up with the tentacles. I couldn't replicate those colors if I tried. I have colored a lot of tentacles, and I've tried it. I cannot remember what combination of what that was, but I sure nailed it there. Someday, I will find that combination again. And then I think I have one more. I thought. Maybe not. Maybe not. Nope, just those two. Thought I colored one more in here this year, or last year. Well, this is a really beautiful book, and one of my favorites of Mythographic. Thank you, Sarah, so much. Let me know what your intentions were, and if you accidentally sent this to me, my friend. And if you didn't, would you mind if I did a giveaway for it? Because it certainly is a gorgeous book, and I'm not sure if everybody can get this one anymore. Maybe someone might not have it and might want that. So, yay! Thank you, Sarah. You're so generous. My gosh. I do not. Your generosity knows no bounds. Okay. This one's coming all the way from Kansas. I don't know. I think I know who it's from, but I'm not sure. It's very well wrapped. It's who I think it is. They sent me a package earlier, and it was very well wrapped. They're just good wrappers. And I have to be very careful with the scissors. Okay, here we go. Because it's so well wrapped. Let's take a little snippet and tear. Sorry, I'm out of camera. I've got it tucked under my arm so I can really get a good hold on it and not damage what's inside. Ooh, it's a book. It's a book. What do you think it is? What? Sarah? Oh, I know. This is from you, Tamara. This is from someone's bookshelves, which means they handled it. It's so precious. Yes. In fact, because I knew she was sending this, I started reading the book. This, hey, hon, I thought hubby sent this out, but he forgot. I hope you like this. Like I said, one picture started in here in pencil, but can't remember which set. Enjoy, Tamara. And Mr. Biscuits, her cat. Thank you, Tamara. Oh, this is neat. Now, see, I never was really certain I wanted to get into these sort of like make a coloring book based on a book or a movie because some of them are not very good. But she was showing me some pages of this one and asked me if I wanted it, and I just thought it was fantastic. I did start trying to read the book. I have to say, I love a good fantasy romance, but I'm not crazy about this book. It's kind of predictable, I found, and it was kind of I don't know, she gets taken away by an elfin king prince, and she's against her will, and I don't know, it wasn't for me. But the character development was pretty dang good. I mean, they don't just tell you about the character, you learn about them through their words and deeds, and that's what I love. So even though I'm not going to read the book, I am going to color this. Does it say who the artist is in these? Probably have to go to the back because it looks like there's different artists, which is very common with these books. 2016, wow. Oh, it started in 2012. No, this book, 2012 is when she started writing the series. Okay. But this was published in 2016. Yvonne Gilbert, John Howe, and Craig Phillips are the artists, and it does tell the pages on which each one of them has drawn. So you'll see different styles, which I really, really like. This is gorgeous. I mean, this is stunning. Yeah. This is something I would love to color. Ooh, and this too. Yeah. She was, actually, I think I went on YouTube and saw a flip through, and that's how I saw the whole book. And then I got back to Tamara and was like, yes, I would love to have this, because I love these sorts of characters and these sorts of, buildings and backgrounds. And I love it that it's different artists. So if I did feel like doing something completely different, oh, whoever this is, I like this artist a lot. Isn't that beautiful? I have so much fun with this. Ooh. I may have to read the book just to know there's a little synopsis over here, like a Cliff Notes version of what's happening. And her writing style is good. It's fantastic. And maybe the book gets better. I didn't like the beginning of Throne of Glass. It was just so depressing. I didn't really want to continue reading it. Oh, that's adorable. Wow, that's cool. Looks like a rake, right? I think I would color him like a rake, but they're just white, so that makes it nah. I'd make him a color to make my life easier. Oh. This is so neat. Ooh. I love it that there's men in here. I don't get much opportunity to color men. That actually is really cool. It'd be fun to do that in really bold treatment. Although, no, that's like cracked plaster wall. I bet you could do something really cool with pastels on this. Even oil pastels, that would be cool. Oh, wow, that's neat. So you have two men here. I like it. The broken glass. Oh, there's so many really neat. So here's the one she started. Aw, I would just continue with this. What cool colors those are. And look at your skin. Good grief, girl. It's awesome. Yeah. Love this old gypsy lady with her murder cats. Oh, Tamara, it's a little piece of you, too. I love that. Ah, this is spooky. I love the spooky. Have you guys seen this book? Oh, look at all the symbology there. Neat. Oh, she's fierce. It's really cool if you could pull it off. I don't know how, but I think I would try to have like a really stormy sky and a red moon, a red orangish sun there. And then, yeah, that would be fun. Oh, wow. There's so much emotion in this one. Oh, boy. I feel a lump under this page. And now after that video where I had a bug, oh, it's just a piece of plastic from the wrapper. I'm now like, earwigs. We had a bad year for earwigs this year, and they're coming inside looking for water. I can handle a lot of bugs, but earwigs give me the heebie-jeebies. Ooh, I like his outfit. That'd be fun to color. And there's a feast going on back here, and so many fun stuff, like an incense burner and then a coat of arms type thing. So much fun. The fabric, the tapestries. Oh, he's hurt, and she's helping him. I love the faces of this artist. This artist, I like the way they draw their faces. So much cool stuff going on in the background, too. That's cool. This guy has a much bolder style, but it's kind of neat. And since they're basically, you know, single-sided, I would use alcohol markers on this one, totally. And it's all harvesty. There's a pumpkin and some food and a fire. This would be fun for fall. Maybe I'll do it for fall. Neat. Spooky. What naughtiness is happening here? Everybody's fully clothed, though. Naughty, naughty boys. That's awesome. Oh, wow. She's riding I think it's a she. She's riding a really cool dragon. Looks like it's made of molten lava. That's a really cool page. Oh, she's got flames coming from her. And around her sword. Wow. And these guys look spooky. Looks like she torched everything. She's got the power. Ooh. Cougars are one of my favorite animals. Wow. I have a cougar tattoo even. It didn't mean what I got it when I was young, so. Wow. There's things on fire right there. Actually, your hot love might be what's causing all the fire. That one would be fun to create with these fire effects coming from her. I think he's a bad guy. Again, the tapestry and just the backgrounds are so lush. This weird person standing there with the incense and whatever's happening here. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to read the book. I'll keep going. Usually, you know, sometimes the beginnings of first books in a series, the writer's still trying to find their groove. And even though it feels right now like it's been done so many times, maybe there's a twist to it and it'll turn out good. I know a ton of people love this series, so I need to give it a fair shot. Look at the moon. Oh, she looks so free. And there's someone down here riding a dragon too. And there. And there. Oh my gosh, there's all kinds of dragons being ridden. Oh my gosh, lots. That's a wicked cool picture. I think they're flying over water. And then land. And then there's the mountains. This is a full page, isn't it? That's one thing that's cool, is that these pages are just a full page, and I like that. This is kind of a big book. It's square. Whoa. Uh-oh. Yeah, something's going on there. Look at these carvings. And they're actually looking at her. Ooh, that's creepy. That one is too side-eye. Ah! Look at the side-eye. Ooh. That's a neat perspective. Gosh, I really like every page in here. I wasn't expecting that. This is really, really neat. Yeah, this is going to have to find its way into my plan, into my list, into a monthly list, a monthly plan very soon. Because it is neat. Look at her dress. It's a dragon. And this dog, cool. I love to color folds and folds of fabric like that. It's so much fun. You can really, really make it realistic. Oh, look at her. Look at her little nightie. That's beautiful. That's a neat page. He might be smelling his armpits. Oh. Whoa. This is like part of him, this creature. And she's pretty creaturific too. Wow. That takes your breath away when you, oof. This kind of thing would not be hard to color, but you could have so much fun with it. Make it really cool colors. Oh, neat. The landscaping from this artist is just really neat. I'd like to watch them drawing this. It would be like magic watching it come together. This paper, wow. It's thick and it's basically one-sided. A perfect paper. It could definitely handle, probably it could handle, unless it's like Lulu Mayo and falls apart when it gets wet, it could handle water media, I think. Be careful. Yvonne Gilbert, John Howe, and Craig Phillips. Craig Phillips is Australian. John's from Canada, and she's Canadian. How cool is that? Tamara, thank you so much. This is really, really neat. I love the way this is colored, too. What a fun book. Thank you for sharing part of your collection with me. I love that. Wow, so many fun things. All right, folks, this is the last thing, and I am baffled. I am completely baffled by this. It says it's from Morgan O'Brien. And it came through customs. It came from IE. Merview, Galway, IE. What's that? It's a soft toy. Is this one of those soft? Oh my gosh. Look at the sticker. Oh my gosh. Is this one of his? I gotta open this up. I'm coming. I'm coming. I love that he has orange bags to match his orange coloring, and it's 100% recyclable bag. Way to go, Morgan O'Brien. What's in here? Oh my goodness. It's a baby. What? Oh my gosh, it's probably so loud. I'll pull it away from the... What? Oh my gosh, and look what came with it. Leaves. And stickers. Oh my gosh. More stickers. Look at these adorable, cute stickers. Oh my gosh. And there's a note on Matchstick Mouse paper. Hi, thanks so much for adopting Matchstick Mouse. Hope she arrives safe. Warmest wishes, Morgan. I love this, just this torn piece of paper. Who sent this to me? There's no other notes. Oh my gosh, I have to release her from her plastic. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at her. Look at her little hat. Who sent this? I've had such a bad day. Oh my gosh. I've had a horrible morning. Oh my gosh, Jack's here. Jack, do you say hi? Yeah. I know, it's a baby. He loves stuffed animals, but he also is worried because I'm starting to cry. It's good. It's okay. You can go play with your toy. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. And a note from Morgan. Silly man. Who sent this? You just... Oh, what a rough day. This made my day. This is exactly what I needed. Look at your little tail. She is adorable. Oh my gosh. Can you guys even see her? I'm sorry. I'm not even looking at the camera to see if you can see her. She's got her little autumn hat on. It's like the autumn Matchstick Mouse. What a cute packaging idea. Your little ears. I don't know who sent this to me, but you couldn't have picked a better day. I had sort of an invasive scan done today that was not comfortable and made me anxious, and this is just, I'm in my pajamas getting ready to go back to bed. I'm going to go lay down for a while, and I'm going to lay down with Matchstick. Sorry, I'm blubbering, but she's so adorable. God, she's cute. Well, this was magical. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sarah, and thank you so much, Tamara. You two women are just golden stars on a pretty dark planet sometimes. And thank you to whoever sent me this. Please let me know who you were. Reach out to me. I'd like to thank you in person. As this just... It couldn't have come on a better morning. It was... I've been holding it together all morning, and now I don't have to. I'm home safe in my cabin with my dog, and plans to make some dinner, comfy, cozy soup. And now I have Matchstick, and everything's going to be just fine. So thank you so much, everybody, for your undying support, unending support. I'm just blown away by how much support I've received from this community. And it just, when I hear from you that I'm bringing a little peace and joy to your day, it's all I want is to be able to also return these feelings of love and support and peace, because I do love you, and I do support you, and I know that everything's going to be all right because we have Matchstick Mouse. Thank you, Morgan O'Brien, for making such a character that has brought so many of us peace and joy as well. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I know my day is suddenly much brighter, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I had to come back on here because look at the tag. Matchstick Mouse, Morgan O'Brien, official product. Sure, but look at this. Hand wash in cold water and hang out to dry. Wash separately without bleach. Feed regularly. Berries, nuts, and cheese are her favorite. Oh, from me and Matchstick Mouse, have a wonderful day.